We asked charities that receive the main grant, what is it to be an Impact 100 London grantee? And as I watched the testimonies that you're about to see, it really reinforced my own experience of the power of collective philanthropy, which is that it creates connections, meaningful connections between recipient of the funds and members to amplify the reach of the fund for the benefit of women and girls in London and beyond. Let's hear it directly from them.
In terms of the experience of working with Impact 100, it really was like being part of an organisational family, more than the conventional kind of charity funder relationship. And we knew that they were really committed to what we were doing. They got it. They really understood the work we do and why it matters to support women with convictions into employment.
My name is Alphonsine Kabagabo, and I'm the Director of Women for Refugee Women. In 2022, we were very privileged to receive a grant from Impact 100. Above all, this grant has allowed us to strengthen the voice of the women in our campaigns. We have a spokesperson network, we have a retention group, we have a campaign forum that meets regularly, and through those activities, the women increase their confidence to have the voice to fight for a fair asylum system, to fight to rebuild their life.
I'd say it was a relationship with a funder like no other. It wasn't the usual process. There were quite detailed questions that required us to put on our thoughts into gear. But ultimately, I think it has been a very rewarding process because, one, it's really helped us think hard about actually what is unique about our work, what is the impact of our work, what do we do that's different from other organisations, and really sort of gather that material in a way that we've been able to use for all sorts of other purposes.
Whether it's pro bono legal support or the Impact 100 members that have opened doors to opportunities that were previously closed to the girls that we work with, like opportunities in art and film. From co-investment to networking events, the ripple effect of these opportunities has been a game changer for us and has really exceeded our expectations.
The funding from Impact 100 was so important to us because it enabled us to expand our frontline team. We have a group of workers who support women with convictions to turn their lives around, to rehabilitate, to move forward, and specifically to seek sustainable and meaningful employment. So this funding allowed us to put in another post into that team, and of course thereby to be able to help many more women. But also there was a benefit for us, I think, reputationally in the funding sphere. Funders that we spoke to at that time and funders that we've spoken to since are aware of Impact 100. They're aware of the scrutiny of the sort of the selection process and the democratic voting that goes into choosing who the charity is. And that conferred, I think, a credibility on us. It was a sort of a prestige, if you like, in being one of the grantees for Impact 100, which has been a real bonus for us.
What we were most grateful for was the unrestricted funding that we were able to allocate to cover our goals. Often funding we get is specific to a project or a type of service or even just a specific London borough. This not only means we are in the unfortunate position of providing a postcode lottery service for survivors, but then also means we have to worry about how and where the funding will come for our central services. As well as a generous financial award, we have also had the opportunities to benefit from the expertise of several members directly.
I would like also to finish by saying the grant for Impact 100, it's beyond funding. It's also opening opportunities for really working with other organizations to really have pro bono support to help us in other things we do, but also to be able to offer training to some of our staff. So it's really an empowering experience, I would say.
Every single event that we've attended has connected us to meaningful stakeholders and has yielded incredible outcomes. from raising awareness of our mission to forging strategic relationships. It's not just about funding, it's about building a lasting impact.
Just want to say a huge thank you to everybody at Impact 100. You've really made a huge difference to the work of Centre for Women's Justice and helped us, we hope, make a huge difference to survivors of male violence.
To everyone at Impact 100, whether you are previous or new funder, on the organizing committee, and to our fellow award winners, thank you for the work you do. Our work often goes unnoticed, but it does have a massive impact, even more so when we do it collectively.